A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, you play as Cal Kestis, a Padawan who has managed to live under the radar of the Empire, until now. Working as a scrapper in an attempt to hide his true identity, he's eventually ousted as being a wielder of the Force after saving a friend's life, and rescued by an unlikely pair, a grumpy pilot and a former Jedi named Sarah Junda. She helps Cal seek out a new destiny, finding the holocron to restore the Jedi Order. To obtain the holocron, a device which contains the locations of Force-sensitive children, he must pass a series of tests set in place by Eno Cordova, the Jedi who hid it. Exploring ancient ruins to find the connections of an extinct race in the Force, Cal travels across the galaxy with the Empire close on his heels. He makes friends with an adorable BD unit, who helps him navigate the different planets. BD-1 can assist in flying across zip lines, short-circuiting equipment, healing Cal, and scanning the surrounding area to help you understand the diverse plants and creatures. Cal must fight many an Empire foe, but they aren't the only enemy he faces. The whole planet of Dathomir is crawling with Night Brothers and zombie Night Sisters, not to mention the native creatures on all the planets that are trying to kill you. But Cal isn't always alone in his battles. He fights alongside rebel fighters on Kashyyyk and even manages to recruit a Night Sister later on in his journey. There isn't any story after you complete the game, but you can continue to explore planets and collect the remaining customizations for yourself, BD, the ship, and your lightsaber. Combat in this game is wild. One second you're destroying everything around you, the next you're getting wrecked. Fallen Order loves to dish out easy battles and then surprise you with a horde of challenging enemies. You can block most attacks, but doing so drains your stamina meter. Parrying attacks is an option, but the only one I was able to time consistently was firing back blaster shots. In the event that you die, you lose all of your unused XP points, and you must attack the enemy that killed you in order to win them back. Which is an interesting concept unless you feel outclassed, or until you lose your lightsaber and a Night Sister yeets you off a cliff. The bosses are insanely hard, and I was just playing on normal difficulty. Even though they're extremely challenging, I was able to defeat most after a few tries. The puzzles you find throughout the galaxy aren't difficult, but they aren't spoon-fed to you either. Should you become stuck, BD-1 can offer you some hints. You do backtrack to planets you've already visited. Upon returning, there are new areas to uncover as you've learned new skills since your last visit. The story chugs along at a good pace, so it doesn't feel like the game drags. That being said, Fallen Order doesn't feel rushed either, as you spend a decent amount of time on each world. It definitely has a Star Wars vibe. The planets are beautifully designed and everything is so realistic. Your lightsaber doesn't just look like a generic weapon swinging on your hip, it changes based on the customizations and color selections you've made. The background music fits so well with each area that I sometimes forget it's there. The little clicks of BD-1's metallic droid feet on different surfaces, the whirring noises of the lightsabers, the sound of objects being manipulated by the Force, they're all perfect. Sounds are even distorted while you swim underwater. The voice acting is done extremely well. Everyone's voices are crystal clear, and if there is any background noise or music, it doesn't overpower them. Combat can be hard to figure out, especially when targeting enemies, but everything is fluid. You can customize the button mapping, but the default settings work so well I found there is no need. There is a lack of meditation circles, which serve as save points. You may have only 4 of these on a whole planet, so sometimes you'll be exploring for 40 minutes before being able to save again. At these circles, Cal can level up skills using XP points, as well as heal and replenish stim canisters. Every time you heal and fill up on stims, any defeated enemies will respawn, which becomes old very quickly. The maps suck. They're 3D, which could be cool I guess, except these are hard to navigate. It's difficult to see how different levels connect, which makes trying to return to your ship a whole ordeal. The main menu, customization menu, and skills screen are nicely laid out and easy to use. For these reasons, I give Fallen Order an 8.5 out of 10. While it's not intended for casual gamers because of the combat difficulty, experienced gamers will delight in the suffering and challenges that arise. You can finally live your dream as a Jedi Knight, or if you've never played a Star Wars game before, Fallen Order doesn't require much previous knowledge of the universe to enjoy. It definitely lives up to the Star Wars name. For a more in-depth review, please visit our blog using the link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time, this is Squeegee with 5-Minute Reviews.